Especially if you like to do that offstage aggression. Yeah, that's right. We've got a lot of World's End today. I'm excited for it. Okay, here we go. Mordex versus Lin Fei. Guichabou on the Sakura epic crossover. Gonna be opening up. Sakura holding dual wielding lightsabers. That's funny. I had to take a minute to remember that. Oh, I like that Guichabou has like 3 loadouts that he very specifically switches throughout the bracket, win or lose, right? It's so interesting to see. Downsick comes through there, and that's what we were talking about, right? He ends up not getting punished on stage because he jumps right over Sandstorm's head, and they go right back to playing the neutral game. Sandstorm, edgeguard opportunity here with the first air that hits, and Guichabou just cuts right through with his own down air.
Oh, and Sandstorm's trying to figure out how to space, because he can tell that Guichabou is fishing for these down airs, right? And so he's trying to space around where he doesn't get caught on a dash back, but also that end light is going to be a super useful tool for trying to stuff out those down airs. But Guichabou's timing these dodges so meticulously that it can be hard to figure out where to find the opening, but Sandstorm finally does. Is it going to lead to the KO, though?
Weapon throws, he's starving Guichabou from anything. Weapon throw comes through, he tries to downlight him. There's a perfect spawn, cannon picked up, but that silent does not connect. Guichabou goes for that landing down air. Sandstorm sends him right off stage and dashes, dodges the neutral air. Weapon throw doesn't pick it back up. That had to have been a mistake. Guichabou goes for the D-Light recovery, and both players struggling to knock each other out right now. Another unarmed recovery, I mean, okay, 3 unarmed recoveries in a row. Sandstorm lands right on top of his head, and Guichabou takes it.
Okay, just like that. Guichabou with a slight lead here. And there we go, covering yourself. But what is Sandstorm supposed to do there unarmed, right? Can't slide charge.
Whoa. That was 2 ground pounds in a row. Yeah, you're right. It was the neutral signature there. He's basically just saying, give me enough time to get my thoughts back together so that I can engage with you back on stage. And that sider will finally take him down. But Sandstorm almost got reversaled trying to punish the NSIG. He had it by 2 star ground pounds in a row.
Oh, double nairs. Sandstorm looking for an opening here. Guichabou floating, waiting for the weapon spawn. There it is. Man, just to pick up another pair of guitars here.
Yeah, always has those primed and ready to go. D-Light recovery sends Sandstorm flying. Can he get another one? Goes for it. Sandstorm punishes the landing. Side light comes through. No dodge. Nair. Side air. Goes for the jump read. And Guichabou gets the D-Light recovery to go, oh, I thought he was going to take the stock, but he doesn't get it. Recovery. Exhausted recovery. Goes for downlight again, maybe. Oh, but Sandstorm pummels him away. He's been so good with the weapon throws. He's been utilizing these weapon spawns in the middle of his combos, and Guichabou reels back after that. That D-Light recovery was a fraction of damage away from knocking out into him losing the lead.
Which is bonkers, right? And it's just, I mean, you said it already. It was that weapon throw from Sandstorm that acted as a dodge coverage, right?
Yeah.
He dodged up, got hit by the weapon, and then it gave the guaranteed follow-up on the scythe. So Sandstorm, once again, just kind of using every force he has at the table here. Guichabou trying to stuff him out. And there we go, falling nairs, picks up the scythe, and now we're back at an even game here. Final stock.
Down air hits, doesn't get the sidelight. Down air hits again. One more dare. Guichabou makes it back to the stage. Falling side air, chase dodges all the way through, picks him up, dashing through with the down air, and tries to carry him off stage with the down tick, and Sandstorm just sends him right back over. Side air connects again. D-Light recovery. Goes for the recovery again, but the weapon throw stops him, and Guichabou stops him from getting the weapon. The ground pound catches Sandstorm trying to go underneath, and now it's a small lead for Guichabou.
Ooh, gets yoinked. Oh, dodges down though, and Sandstorm tries to pick up his gauntlets again, but doesn't have enough time. The perfect Odin's Blessing coming into Sandstorm's assistance here. Goes for that setup. You know, wants to end the game, doesn't want to go any further, but Guichabou does not fall for the NSIG. Another NSIG
recovery would knock out. Can Guichabou get it? He's looking for it. Goes for the ground, gets the side stick. Oh no, is he going to get punished for the habit? Let's see. Sandstorm dodges it once, silent recovery comes through, and that's going to be the game off of Guichabou going for the Guichabou. All right? That's high damage, gravity cancel side sig.
I'm wondering, like, I'm thinking about if Sandstorm could have punished it harder without, like, potentially getting hit. That's the scary part about it.
If Sandstorm had a weapon, yes.
Because I'm like,
he was unarmed.
He went for a side light. I'm like, could he have gotten under and gotten an NSIG, or would he have been picked up? You know? Or I'm like,
interesting.
Could he have jumped, gravity cancel, D-lighted in time?
Like slide charge, unarmed neutral.
Yeah,
stage.
That's what I was thinking. But
yeah, unarmed side light.
Scary.
I mean, he did get something off of it. Which
he did.
Was he put Guichabou off stage and then was able to knock him out on the landing. Right, and anytime that you have an edge guard scenario, it's just a benefit for you. We're going into game 2 here, World's End. Rarely close, game 1.
Okay, but Sandstorm able to clutch it out. And honestly, when you think about the way that Sandstorm got a lot of those stocks in the last game, it really did come off of being really clutch in like very specific situations, right? And that's always been something he's been really good at. It's just kind of recognizing, you know, the obscureness of a situation and just making it work for him. He's really cooking on the fly.
Yeah, he won the game off of the back of him seeing that weapon throw in the middle of his combo and saying, you're coming with me. It's going to be a part of this. Goes for that side air, down air. All right, put in the guitar blender. Try to get him with a delayed down air read, and the weapon gets knocked out of Guichabou's hands. Both players sweating back to the stage. NSIG does not catch him, and Sandstorm steals the gauntlets away.
Yeah, needs one downlight here to go ahead and take the stock.
Ooh, the weapon throw does connect as Guichabou tries to
still
sneak
has
underneath. Neutral light, side light. Oh, but that down air, try to catch a dash in, and Guichabou doesn't quite get it. Cider from the ledge. He's found so many of those. D-Light recovery could do it, but D-Light neutral sync from Sandstorm does it first. Takes the stock in game 2.
And we're going to pick up the scythe yet again here. Guichabou's going to come back unarmed, waiting for that weapon spawn, that unarmed recovery. Double of those going to give an opportunity, but Guichabou does not have guitars. And it's really funny.
Nice.
He picks up the cannon, mashes out D-Light, gets Nair, and
I mean, D-Light and Nair is a rare combo for Guichabou.
I know, which is weird to say, right?
I don't see him really use cannon at all for those cases. I was almost ready for a wake-up gravity cancel side stick than that, but that was one of the best places where you use that. Goes for the second sider. Guichabou could reversal here. Goes for the down air instead, but Sandstorm recovers high. Nair punishes that down signature from Sandstorm, and Sandstorm finds himself without a weapon again, but quickly picks up the sides. Down air once, down air again. No, Nair cuts right through, and both players find themselves a little bit of damage. Sandstorm goes for gravity cancel D-Light. Dare again. Goes for side air. No, he doesn't manage to catch Sandstorm off the side of the stage, but a lot of great damage on his way back.
Yeah, manages to make the best out of a pretty decent situation. Guichabou racking up all this extra damage. Sandstorm with the landing ground pound splash hitbox, and Guichabou straight up gets a bit of extra damage here with D-Light ground pound Nair as well. Probably going to starve and go for some recoveries on the way down. No.
Sandstorm has not been immediately dodging out of these guitar downlights. I feel like Guichabou keeps like delaying his follow-up after the downlight, and I'm like, stop being greedy. Just take the D-Light recovery.
Just do the recovery.
He wants the double D-Light for the extra damage, and he's only getting one at a time, and those downlights are not easy to find. And light into delayed Sair catches Guichabou drifting back. What a great punish. Sandstorm takes the lead again.
Okay, still a fairly close game here, though. Let's see if Guichabou can respond back, waiting for that weapon spawn. It's going to be the guitars, of course. And a dodge away from Sandstorm. If Guichabou goes for a read, I don't know what that side stick was supposed to be. Guichabou can't find the final hit.
He's not going for the follow-ups with the downlights. Goes for the end light. Let's see what Guichabou could do. Pick up recovery, we just knock out. Side stick on stage, that's the mix-up. when you're just side sticking on the ground.
Oh, he didn't jump this time. And honestly, not trailing too far behind. You get one big opening here. You can connect a couple side lights, some D lights, some down airs. Everything comes back to fruition, but Sandstorm has the stage positioning.
There, down
Huge
air into the
opportunity.
stage, goes for the down light. It was a little too early. Down air comes through, another down air, D-Light down air, neutral light, waits it out, gets the D-Light side air, goes all the way up to the chase dodge, ground pound, reposition for the recovery. Nair to recover here, goes for the gravity cancel D-Light, and Sandstorm gets one on a recovery through, tries to kick him away. Guichabou goes right over to cover the weapon spot, weapon throw in place, but he picks up the gauntlets, D-Light recovery, he gets it, and he brings it to a 1-1 stat line. Way to go, finally lets the D-Light recovery rip, and that one does barely knock out.
Yeah, I mean, great call out from Guichabou there as well, because I do think Sandstorm had his dodge for that last D-Light recovery. I didn't see him burn it, but I think at that point it was too many times of getting hit by D-Light and not dodging.
I mean,
just press it, right? Yeah.
I want to say that there's some conditioning there, but really, like, when you're that high damage, you don't let D-Light recovery hit.
Yeah.
You just don't want to do it. Sandstorm ends up going down in that
phenomenal last stock from Guichabou, honestly. It was looking pretty bad up until that point.
The side air full length chase dodge ground pound into whipping that into jumping recovery and getting that to connect was incredibly aggressive. And it was a repositional tool, almost certainly. Like Guichabou was like, okay, even if this doesn't hit, he's not going to knock me out for this. So opening up the cannon so far was nice and strong.
Yeah,
usually he tosses that weapon
D-Light
away.
and Sig.
Let's see what he's got. D-Light Nair does not connect. Weapon throw goes down, and he's like, all right, I've had enough. Oh, he tries to pick up the guitars, and the gauntlets end up getting picked up instead. What has he got here?
Okay, I like this recovery coming out from Sandstorm. Trying to hold Guichabou down.
Down air, D-Light neutral sig, because he saw the dodge was gone.
He did.
No.
Smart. That's what you got to do here.
Makes me think of the good old Pugsy combo on Jala.
Yeah.
Yeah, D-Light and Sig on sword, which like is now a string thanks to Pugsy, but that's also a string. Oh, Nair down there, side air.
Wait, what?
He trades stocks with Sandstorm off the bottom of the stage, and just like that, it's a whole stock lead in game 3.
My mouth is still open. I'm just looking at it.
That was the perfect, like we talk about like axe recovery, knocking out straight off the top, like guitar Nair comboing into guitar down air is so good. Side light, neutral light, gets the Nair recovery. Guichabou just keep going. D-Light recovery again, chases him all the way to the left side of the stage. Sandstorm's almost checked out for this game number 3, I feel like. Side lights finally gets through. Nair comes through once again. Guichabou, I mean, downsig ends up splashing off of the stage and connects with Sandstorm.
Oh my gosh, Sandstorm looking foolish right now.
Neutral sig center stage. Brutal. Brutal.
Okay.
What has Sandstorm got for game 4? We're going to World's End again. I mean, he's looking at that completely unfazed. But I mean, like I said, after that second stock, I feel like he kind of checked out.
It didn't look great. It didn't look great. And granted, sometimes that's kind of what can happen, right? Like, Sandstorm will win a game really well and then lose the next one pretty bad.
and then remember how to play again. We're going to Apocalypse for game number 4. The stage that he said to you is the most neutral stage. And if he's getting knocked out early by Lin Fei at this point, and Guichabou seems to be getting the upper hand, he's going to go to the most neutral stage in his opinion to be able to bring it back into his favor and bring it to a game 5. Here we go. Guichabou 1 game away from knocking out Sandstorm.
Oh, huge damage.
As the bottom seed from NA,
yeah,
in the top 4 as NA's representative at the Spring Royale. How incredible would that be? Let's see how this plays out as Sandstorm starts off the lead in game 4.
Oh my, that was almost a crazy combo from Guichabou there. That Nair had connected off the web throw. Oh, Sandstorm tries to punish the N-Sig with unarmed N-Light, but leaves Lin Fei in the air.
Yeah. Oh, these neutral sigs are coming through. Guichabou's got some confidence behind him now. These N-Sigs are coming through being like, wait a second, you don't know how to deal with this. He's
I don't know that anyone can. I don't know if there is a dealing with that move.
Oh, yeah, that's like me saying, how do you deal with bow and light?
Yeah.
Right?
There's just no way. You just kind of got to let it rock.
Nair catches him out of the sky here. Sandstorm with a good solid lead. Let's see what Guichabou does off stage. He gets hit by the weapon throw, unarmed recovery. Goes to the Nair. Sandstorm really aggressive off stage with that unarmed. Sidelight catches him right above the stage. No dodge means that Guichabou's going to go down here, I feel like.
Sandstorm back now.
Gets the downlight. One more dare. Gravity cancel sidelight. Guichabou can't make that back. But just in case, Sandstorm gives him the dare to let him know that he's going to 3-stock him in game 4.
Sandstorm's timing was immaculate on that edge guard. Got the gravity cancel sidelight right when Guichabou finished his dodge.
And now he's starting off the weapon throws in neutral. This is exactly what we were talking about. Sandstorm gets bodied in like a single game and then comes back in and just remembers how to play. D-Light Nair not even going to knock out just yet.
Oh, and then the side sig getting represented there by Guichabou, able to take the first stock off Sandstorm, but Sandstorm in a pretty comfortable spot here to go ahead and secure game 4.
Yeah, a nice strength of that Lin Fei side sig is that when it's not gravity canceled, when you side sig off the stage, you actually descend next to the stage, so it ends up covering a bit of the wall as well. Sidelight comes through, goes for the down air. Another down air hits. Guichabou bringing it back. Side air as well. Cannon seems to be the choice here for game number 4. Let's see if he can bring it to at least a last stock situation. Nah, side air hits. Sandstorm.
Wow, I can't believe that side air put him on stage. It was into the wall at the start, and then he rode up.
Yeah.
Woo! Great space.
Dodge out of the way again. Sandstorm just throwing that weapon down, making sure that he can catch it in case he misses the throw.
Yeah, one sidelight recovery away. If I'm Sandstorm, I may even just go for N-Lights here to rack up the damage so that, like, when I hop into the last stock, I don't really have to think too hard.
Ooh, he dodges the ground pound with a delayed Sair. Can Guichabou get the edge guard here? Goes for the down sig. That was close. I'm surprised that whiffed. Guichabou goes in for the neutral sig. D-Light N sig from Sandstorm. Not going to knock out, but he's very close.
Yeah, that's that juicy damage you need, and that's going to be it. Sandstorm getting the D-Light recovery.
Ooh, and he celebrates with an emote. I don't get to see that very often. Sandstorm celebrated there at the very end. We're going to game 5. All right, what stage does Guichabou pick? No way we go to APOC. Sandstorm's gonna ban out to probably APOC, Fortress of Lions, and then Dome would be the last one. And I don't know if I like Dome for Lin Fei.
I don't either. Honestly, I might, because I feel like if I'm a Sandstorm, I just don't let him go back to a flat stage, right? And then it's like, you could be like Western Air Temple, but I don't love Western Air Temple for Lin Fei either because you're gonna try to get your KOs off the top, and it's gonna take a really long time.
I think the most like neutral stage, if you don't want to deal with those platforms, would be to ban out to APOC, Fortress of Lions, Miami Dome.
Yeah.
So what do we got? Oh, World's End was left open.
Oh.
I can see that on the screen. I think that's what just got locked in. Are we going to go to World's End for game 5? We're about to find out. That will be very interesting to me. Here we go. Is it going to be Sandstorm or Guichabou? All right, this is where Guichabou really started to come into his own here. Sandstorm brought it back to APOC, or brought to APOC on game number 4. So here we go.
What I will say, though, is in that previous game we saw, do you feel like the adjustment was the stage, or was it Sandstorm just playing better?
That's a great question. I think Sandstorm was just playing better.
That's how I feel as well.
But also, Guichabou, Lin Fei is not the most reliable at knocking out early, and that was certainly coming into play here, was the edge guards that Sandstorm were getting worked on any stage. It was not percent. It was not like damage dependent. And here we go. Guichabou is like already getting close to being able to knock out Sandstorm with a D-Light recovery. These down airs are coming through.
And I think the frustrating part about this is, like, we all know Guichabou's game plan. It's usually going to be to approach a down air.
Yeah.
Right? And so Sandstorm, most weapons struggle to deal with this 45-degree angle.
Like down air or like pivot dash line D-Light, and then like go for a dodge read. Falls with Nair. there's the pivot dash line. D-Light doesn't quite get it though. Looks for another down light, and Sandstorm sidelights him right off the side of the stage. End light in the recovery, gets hit by that nair. Okay, it's
Nice
last hit
bait.
on this stock for both players, but Guichabou loses the guitars. Can he make it back? Oh, it's so hard to recover on World's End.
No dodge. Oh, and he doesn't go more
He dive kicks
aggressive.
to the ground too.
Got the touch, yeah.
Oh, the dodge, the delay, like the down light already missed. He still dodged it
We are
afterwards.
whiffing.
Oh, don't side zig, Guichabou, don't do it. Oh, he goes for the N-Sig instead. D-Light nair from the ledge. Okay, not gonna knock out, not even on World's End. The N-Sig gets punished by Sair. Both players having so much trouble knocking out. What's it gonna be?
Like this. Wow, the weapon throw was sick.
But the recovery didn't hit.
drop.
He misses D-Light recovery. Oh, the nerves are on, Flambeau. The nerves are so on.
I think they both understand just how crucial this first stock is, and it's going to be Sandstorm who gets it.
Oh.
But at this point, you know, you're Guichabou, you grab a cannon, you N-Sig.
You stay unarmed and you
Do you
recover.
yeah, you do that as well.
Although that might be a little too risky. He's already low on jump. Sandstorm gets the siders. Guichabou gonna lose the entire stock off of one whip recovery. He gets 0 to knockdown off of fishing for unarmed recovery. And now it is 3 stocks to 1. Sandstorm just destroyed him for it.
I feel like that was Sandstorm tapping it in. I don't know if Guichabou makes this comeback.
no.
He needed that stock.
Okay, he gets the down 6. He can do the same. His guitars are capable of doing the same.
They're capable.
Oh, but that down air misses at the very start.
We'll see.
Side light,
Sandstorm
1 down light.
doesn't react to that dodge in with an end light and gives Guichabou a chance to breathe a little bit more.
Oh, gets hit by 1 end light, and so far Sandstorm's getting the wins here and there, brings him into deep yellow, almost into orange. Side air, ground pound, goes for the dare. Guichabou goes for the spiking side air, gets the stuff recovery, and the recovery is there. Down light doesn't bring him back to the stage. He wanted to do more damage to be able to get the knockout there, and Sandstorm takes a ton of damage but makes it back to the stage.
Phenomenal string. I thought Guichabou might go for a gravity cancel down sig into the stage, try to close out that last stock.
Oh, dive kicks right past, and Sandstorm has that side light on.
N-sig. I just started N-sigging.
It might be too much damage for Guichabou to be able to bring this back, Flambeau.
Ooh.
Dare comes through, sends it flying in the sky, goes in for the weapon throw, unarmed recovery. D-Light Dare not gonna combo. Guichabou goes for the gravity cancel side sig. Doesn't knock out, though he needed that to knock out. Can he get the edge guard? Goes for the gravity cancel and sig, and that's not gonna be it either. All of the tricks aren't working out there, and he goes for the weapon throw.
Sandstorm feels like he's already won. You can tell by the way he's moving, the way he's trying to end the game. He may regret it a little bit later on here, but honestly, at this point, you're like a D-Light recovery from winning the game.
What does Guichabou got? What does he got?
not even gonna grab a weapon.
Gets the unarmed recovery, and that's how you do it. Takes it with the JV2 wins. 3-2 over Guichabou with one of the fastest 0 to knockouts. That had been like the lowest damage true 0 to knockout I've ever seen. Because Guichabou did jump recovery and then got grabbed by Scythe and sent off stage. So he already lost 2 of his resources. There was no way he was making it back from that, because Scythe has